Good morning everyone and welcome to Konopiste near Benešov, Czech Republic. We're about 30 minutes away of this beautiful city of Prague, the capital of Czechia. Konopiste Open 2025 has reached its final day, shall we call it Championship Sunday. And here it is.
Start frame. You give yourself a lot more options when you get a little higher up the hill. And there are no obstacles really for Kristin. That'll be a bullseye hit for another birdie.
Rachel Turton, tee of 4, 91 meters par 3, wants a flex forehand play to challenge even the basket.
That, yeah.
Is it going
Challenging the basket for sure.
Wants to go well around the tree and fade towards the basket. This is too straight for my view. She gets some skip.
Oh,
she
what a
gets
ground play there.
Yeah, gets plenty, so she's now circle's edge.
Yeah.
This is Kristin's third. Just a flick of the wrist and she's bullseye's edge. Something is going on with Rachel Turton, hole number 5. Here's Kristin though on hole 4 and she's giving us another clinic. Saarinen, backhand turnover. Correction from yesterday, this needs to glide.
Is this a bit too early? No, just in time. The thing is, you don't really practice these kinds of putts.
For the birdie.
Jams it in.
I mean,
brutal.
Yeah, hits the band and then hits the chains and drops in.
It wasn't a perfect execution by any means, but it was good enough, and good enough is good enough.
Kristin is perfect through first 4 holes. The first 2 days were kind of gusty on this tee, and these conditions help Silva and others choosing the backhand turnover.
It's looking quite perfect, just needs a little bit more torque on to the left, but okay, she gets it.
This is about 8.5 meters. She's at the pin level to the ground, so that makes it easier. Doesn't take any time and she's in under the basket. This is the only raised basket on the course. She wants a fade and a skip.
And that is 1 meter away from yesterday's shot, when the disc was wedged between the koozie and the ground, and this is just 1 meter worse.
Yeah. Kristin Latt entering the 20 under on hole 4, currently 6 strokes ahead. Silva Saarinen, tee of 7, looking excellent. Almost under the bucket, that's 2 meters away. That's gonna be the second birdie in a row for Silva Saarinen and the 5th of her round.
Can I do better than that?
Can Latt answer now? She has a bumper on her side. She's got 6 strokes and she's looking.
This one looks perfect. Yep. Perfect
answering the call for sure. Oh my goodness, these shots.
This is pure perfection. 3rd bullseye hit in a row.
Can we see another ring of those chains?
This is pretty good.
Yeah.
Leaves a bit short.
4 birdies. Let's shake the chains, everybody. The crowd loves it.
staring down the basket. Kristin Latt.
For the birdie.
She won the staring contest.
In. 2 pars, 6 birdies for Kristin Latt. Tobias Maniste has one 8-year win. That was from last year, the DGPT Silver from Belgian Open. Rachel Turton on hole number 10 almost hits the pole off the tee. Here's hole number 10 with Anniken Christiansen. Sten. Let's roll back the Zuka replay for Sten. Great job on the putting green outside the circle. Jumper about 13 meters. Hitting the chains.
A long birdie look.
Near circle 2's edge. In the air. Getting it done!
Kind of summarizes what the round is about.
3rd birdie in a row.
She's just running away from everybody.
Let's roll back that Zuka replay for Kristin Latt.
That's dead center. Perfect putt.
Now Silva to answer. And she does. Takes the birdie of her own, 11 meters. Nesse, clear look for a birdie. Just inside the circle. Gusty winds, a bit of a headwind on the green. She cards.
This is a putting clinic now we're witnessing. Very long saves on this round.
Tobias Maniste after the burner. Beautiful looking upshot, hits the pole.
It's the koozie.
Another birdie look. 11 meters. No question. On the line the whole way.
Not sure if anything can happen at this point anymore, but the second place is still up for grabs. There's a really tight pack behind Kristin. And leading the pack is Rachel Turton with -15.
Kind of one-hearted. More birdies on the course in the day. Silva Saarinen tracking the basket.
An ace look.
So close. It rises up a bit. For the FPO it's 209 meters across the fairway and about 6 meters rise in elevation.
Kristin's going to opt for the forehand. She turned it over yesterday. This is looking better, fading right on time, and skipping to 4 meters to get back on the birdie train. The others all inside C1 for birdie looks.
Thank you, Andy. Here is the shot from Silva Saarinen showing us the control she has over the backhand. That is the best shot I've seen from the FPO on this hole. Nesse for birdie, circle's edge. A bit of downhill, no wind.
Nicely done.
Let's see how this plays out.
Looking pretty good. Straight as an arrow and gets the nice fade in. A perfect birdie look for Silva Saarinen.
Rachel Turton upshot on hole 15. Hitting the bullseye and staying there. Easy birdie coming up for the bridge. Nesse. Stand still. Sidearm upshot. With a faster disc. Wants to play the skip towards the basket. She shows us how it's done. I mean, some of these players don't like to use the umbrella. It makes it a bit more hefty, and this is tracking. And it's in for Silva Saarinen.
Maybe it was the umbrella
Well,
that made her do it.
let's roll back that Zuka replay for Silva Saarinen. This is what she's known for. She's getting another stroke off of Kristin Latt.
There is one future star for the FPO, only 13 years of age. And a very beautiful form, both on the green and on the tee. Only 13 years, folks.
Look at that, Julia Fors.
Top 10 finish.
Throwing standstill. trying to get a putt for birdie. Should be lower.
She's navigating through the branches, but not quite.
Well, she got into the circle. She's gonna be in 4 strokes with 2 holes to play.
4 strokes. Are there enough holes?
Saarinen makes it, and then she's now tied with Kristin for the course record, 11 down.
Do you like
And she has a chance to go 13 down.
2 sidearm shots will make a great spot for a birdie.
And that is it.
That's what you need.
Saarinen, Anheuser turnover, standstill backhand shot, 4 meters away from birdie.
Securing her second place over Rachel Churton.
High, wants this to go in.
Tracking towards the basket, and this was important for her to secure the solo 4th. It's 3rd spot for Rachel Churton.
Tobias Mann is there. Very well done. Her upshot in the bullseye. Hey, once more, people. Once more to ring the chains. And before the last hole, one more start frame.
Terkes Männistö, of course, wants this birdie for the solo 5th and maybe even 4th place.
And here is your champion of Konopiste Open 2025, Kristin Latt. She came to conquer Franz Ferdinand Park, and she did.
Presented by Discmania FPO champion, Kristin Latt!
Kristin, congratulations. You are the Konopiste 2025 champion. How do you feel?
I'm so grateful because I truly am very happy to be back here. I feel like this is one of the places where I actually stepped up on the big stage and where people could like learn who I am, and I had the chance to play with the big names. So I'm really happy to be back here and be one of the main contestants for the win. So it's exciting to see how far I've come, and what you've done with the course. It always looks like a fairy tale. It was a pleasure playing here, and I hope to meet you back here in the future as well.
All right, crowd, give it up for your champion, Kristin Latt.
What did you say? Free videos on Disc Golf Pro Tour's channel? Of course I'm subscribing. And maybe they should too. I'll do that now, but after that, disc golfing. Okay, bye.